Well, told myself if I was going to be at the old Fitzatorium at the fan cave tonight watching Pats at Bills and the swirling winds of Orchard Park, I'd want to have my first one with you guys. So here we go. Cheers to what we hope is an absolutely epic clash of the AFC East Titans tonight on Monday Night Football. God, so good. By the way, for anyone who's curious, our first one of the night, it's my Cape Cod local right there, Devil's Purse in beautiful Dennis, Massachusetts. The Handline Kolsch, always a good decision. Being consumed from the first Christmas present I received this year. Actually, it was the first present I got way back in April. This koozie from the Kellabells, Mac fucking Jones. How do you like that? What's up, Pats pals, Foxborough friends, football freaks, and gridiron geeks? Your old pal Fitzy checking in right before tonight's Monday Night Football showdown. Pats at Bills. Good Lord, are we missing something up there right now? I so wish I was in Buffalo right now. That is something you will never hear me say, maybe ever again in this life, or at least not when I'm absolutely hammered or there isn't football. What a game tonight. What a scene. From checking the Twitter and the socials, the swirling winds, 50, 60 mile per hour gusts, shirtless David Andrews out there just running wind sprints and showing off what it's like to be a badass bear, born in the SEC, but raised in New England. My God. I mean, like, this is it, guys. This is what it's all about. Let's check in on the chat line. Here we go. What's going on? I'm so freaking excited for this game. I just wanted to hop on for like 10, 15 minutes, have a quick Pats chat, see what you guys are thinking. We'll do some quick score predictions. What are you eating? What are you drinking? What's going on tonight? This is just going to, I mean, this is it. This is unbelievable. I mean, like, what do we want to talk first? Do we want to talk the stats, facts, and figures? Do we want to talk what this game means? You know, what kind of referendum, how emotional this game is, what it means to both teams, what this is like for the old McCorkle, the American Ninja McCorkle coming in tonight. I mean, just think about this. The kid's raised in Jacksonville, Mac Jones, playing far above any and all expectations, offensive rookie of the year, the future in Foxborough, our new Lord and Savior under center, right? Mac Jones, kid's raised in Florida, plays his football in Alabama. And tonight, he's up there. It's 30 some odd degrees, snowing sideways, and it's like a wind machine. It's literally like Bill Belichick like called up Ernie Adams and was like,
"Hey, I think we really need to find a way to test McCorkle. I'm going to call for the full Buffalo."
The full Buffalo?
That's right. Can you come out of retirement and put the Belichick Weather Dominator on display one more time?
All right. Pink Stripes is on the job. I mean, if you want to find out what this kid is made of, if you want to learn exactly how good Mac Jones is and how he'll play and if he can survive, let alone thrive in conditions, the ultimate of football conditions, then this is it tonight against Buffalo, who took the crown from Belichick post-Brady last season. They're the ones saying, the AFC East runs through Orchard Park. Bills Mafia, blah, Fireball, hot sauce, sad. Okay, fine. Game on. Now Bill Belichick comes back and he's like, I got a new quarterback. I'm bringing my red sleeves and McCorkle.
Let's go.
This is exactly how you want to test Mac Jones. Biggest stage, brightest lights, bad divisional opponent, a true rivalry. It really wasn't for the 20 years that Brady and Belichick suppressed the Bills and continued them in their downward spiral post 4 Super Bowls, right? This is what it's all about. This is the ultimate stage for the whole team, for Belichick to try to reclaim his crown, for Buffalo to showcase that they still belong where they're at, that they're better than the team that got stampeded by the Colts, that they're better than the team that lost the Josh Allen versus Josh Allen armpit of America.
That would be Jacksonville, everyone.
Showdown a couple of weeks ago. It's all right there. It's all on Monday night. By the way, I'm also not going to be doing the Manning cast. If the Pats win, I'll watch it tomorrow. I've always wanted to see what David Letterman had to say while watching Monday Night Football, drinking a beverage, talking Belichick and Mannings. Aqib Talib's always a good bite, and I could do without Joe Buck, but I'll watch that tomorrow if they win, and if not, that can fuck off. All right, what do we got going on tonight? Here we go. Chris the Bearded. Howdy, Fitzy. 225. Cheers, guy. What's up? Let's go. All right, Anthony Rossi. Fitzy, I'm pretty lubed up. Pray for me. I need to make it to the end. If you can already recognize that an hour before kickoff, you're so lubed and in the groove that you're not sure you're going to make it, you might not. So now would be a great time to bust into the emergency snack supply. See if you got some pizza rolls hanging around the house. Fire those bad boys up and get ready because we're going 4 quarters and maybe then some tonight, kid. Chris Waters, what's up from Cincinnati? Rodrigo Ticulio, Fitzy, greetings from Mexico City. What's up? Anthony Francisco, Anderson Francisco. Maybe he's friends with Anthony. Tonight is the night, boys. Oh, yes, it's going to be. We got us a big one tonight here, boys. By the way, what do you guys think of my new custom hoodie? Huh? We made us a nice one here, right? Huh? The red sleeves, huh? Not bad, huh? It's super comfy too. And it has its eyes set on Josh Allen, the laser rocket arm. If this turns into a passing versus passing game, and I'm sure everyone's comments are going to see, here's Nancy Jean Peck. Here comes the Mac attack. I mean, look, Josh Allen's the bigger guy. Josh Allen's been in the league a little bit longer. Josh Allen's played in this weather. He's got the laser rocket arm. He's got Uncle Rico strength. I like our receivers as much as theirs. Diggs is obviously the better of the alphas, if you will, the true number one. I like our complement. We'll see what they can do tonight. I expect Kendrick Bourne to be alive and thrive in these conditions tonight. If Mac Jones can outduel Josh Allen in conditions basically that are just like from the Wikipedia page of Buffalo, then God bless. This kid is a keeper and a winner. Here we go. Stevie Fleming, Gridiron Geekorama. Let's go get it, Pats. Here we go. Boston Rob. What's up, Fitzy? Boston Rob checking in from KC. Looking forward to the Lobstertown beatdown. Our boys will throw down. I love where that was coming from, my man. That's what is going on. Chris Water, most important game in a couple years. Mac's going to freeze his ass off. Maybe Bill will don a dark hoodie tonight. It's such a good test for evil Lord Belichick to find out if his apprentice, remember, as they say in the prequels, always there are two, not less, not more, a master and an apprentice. A bad Yoda. That's a really bad. I'd take a lap if I had time, but I'm only doing this for 15, 20 minutes. And besides, the game's kicking off in like, 35 minutes. This is a super shitty Yoda. But anyway, you get it. There's always the master and the apprentice. Belichick is the Sith master. Obviously, he rebuilt the team, the uncharacteristically aggressive offseason. It's paying off. This team is cocked and locked and ready to rock. Are they better than the 6 games they've won against teams like the Jets and the chunt that would be Chubb and Hunt free Cleveland Browns and the sad pallid imitation of the emotionally savaged Matt Ryan and the weapon-free Atlanta Falcons? The no AJ, no Julio, no Derek, no problem. Sort of Tennessee Titans. So maybe the Patriots have been lucky during this winning streak, or maybe, just maybe, they are a complete team that's good in all 3 phases of the game, Al, and they're ready to rock tonight. And this is the perfect stage. See? Oh, it's so great. Oh, I love this. Oh, the theater. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, it's so good. By the way, maybe I should switch koozies, right? So the gals at Kettlebells, if anyone's interested, shoot me a DM and I'll hit you with their Instagram address so you can buy some of these. They make perfect stocking stuffers. They got the Mac fucking Jones, the Bill fucking Belichick. And this, you know what? I'm gonna start the game off with this one tonight. Because you know what? This is his plan. This is the way Bill wanted it. And Bill, we trust. Yeah, we do. Glad we did. We always knew when this team was 2-4. We knew when this team stumbled out of the gate. It was little mistakes. It was the things that they needed to do. I'll go pop culture super geek one more time. I'll go Batman Begins for you on this one. When what's the line from that Bruce Wayne's dad? By the way, spoiler alert, it doesn't end well for Bruce Wayne's dad. Just saying. He says, Bruce, why do we fall down? So we can learn to pick ourselves up again. And this is exactly what the Patriots have done with the Jonnu bump set spikes. Pick 6 to start the second half, and Harris's fumble against Miami, and Folk banging it off the uprights against Tampa Bay, and 24 yards given up on 3rd and 25. Every little mistake along the way. The algorithm that is Bill Belichick and Josh McDaniels and true Patriots football has learned, and Mac Jones keeps taking it in. That's psycho. I wonder why they called him the Joker, by the way. He is legitimately part quarterback, part Dexter, and part Arkham Asylum inmate. God, he is a lunatic. And I love him for it. I freaking love him. 300 viewers. You guys are the best. What a nice way since I'm not with you, I'd love to be with you. This is awesome. What a great way. What a great way to crack a bev and get psyched. Andrew Davis, let's go Pats, all the way from Lincoln, Nebraska. Tom Osborne says hello. That's a college football reference for you kids back there. Josh Smith, 17-10 Pats. I would take that in a freaking heartbeat. I'll take 3-2. I'll take 2-0, 7-6, 9-6, whatever. I just like all these games. 1 point more. I don't need anything flashy. I don't need, I like highlight central tomorrow. I don't need the da-na-na, da-na-na. I just want the big dub at the end of da-da-da-da. Steve Begley, say my name. Yeah, this should be exactly. You know what that is? This is going to be a Heisenberg game. That's Bill Belichick. He's going to be the Heisenberg out there in the desert, or rather in Orchard Park with the swirling winds and the sideways snow, staring across at McDermott and Allen, just going, say my name. Bill Belichick, you're goddamn right. Chris the Bearded, this is going to be a great test for the young quarterback. This is AFC East weather right here, baby. Yeah, you know it, my man. Gerald White with the prediction of the night. A take so hot you could probably melt the snow in Buffalo. And you don't just need to do that with the hot sauce and the fireball. Now I understand why they burn their innards and their memories in their soul, because that's the only way you get feeling in Buffalo. Patriots will score 30 or more tonight. Ooh. Can you imagine? What are you going to do? Like, not like I have a real job. I mean, yeah, I do. I work every day of the week, but something. I mean, like, can you imagine if they score plus 30 and win like that tonight? Dear boss, my pal Uncle Fitzy gave me a permission slip that said I don't have to attend any of the company Zooms or even bother going in to work tomorrow because I'm allowed to be hungover because the Pats are in first place in the conference. Let's go, boss. And then you get fired. Well, what a great reason to get canned. It's the holidays. No one will. There'll be too much goodwill and cheers spreading throughout New England and Pats Nation if they score more than 30 and win. All right. So, Corey Costa, we got a different team from last year. Yes, we do. Damian Harris will go off tonight. Let's see it. I'd love to see it. Let's go, you guys. Robert D. Moore checking in from Lynn, Mess. Lynn, city us in. If you can get it up, you can get it in. I said that. And my old producer, Stiz Grimy at the radio station at WAF, long may it rest its rock and roll soul, said that years ago and told me it was okay. They said I worked with him long enough that I was allowed to say it by proxy. Here we go. Let's see. What are you drinking tonight? I'm drinking a Kolsch from my guys at Devil's Purse in beautiful Dennis, Massachusetts. Hope you guys have some good ones down there tonight. So here's what this means tonight. So for Buffalo, who I think there's more pressure on, for Buffalo tonight, this game is, hey, Pats, hey, you guys told us that we could have the AFC East for a while. You had it for 20 years, and then Tom Brady left, and we were told we could have it. So we built a new defense, and we got receivers, and we got Josh Allen and a defensive-minded coach who's actually kind of underrated. The AFC East is ours for a while. You guys had it for a long time. Come on. Buffalo has not lived up to expectations this year. They've been a little clunky. Okay, well, tonight for them, this is a prove-it game. We belong. Patriots, it's not your time yet. We still have you. And if they don't, they fall to 7-5. Then next week, after losing potentially on Monday Night Football to the team that oppressed them for the past 20 years and kept them under thumb and bum, now they go down to Tampa Bay. And, I know we all root for Tom to do well and everything, but we'll legitimately become temporary Buccaneers fans because we would hope that the Gronkaneers absolutely smash the Bills next week. They could be 7-6. No wonder why Buffalo residents recently, in a poll that NBC Sports Boston picked up, that 40% of the city thinks that they're going to miss the playoffs altogether. Like, holy doom and gloom. Good. You guys thought we were like the doom and gloomers in New England, after the 86 years of the curse and everything else. I'm like, my God. Well, I guess, 4 straight Super Bowls with an L and a wide right will do that to you. And we love Buffalo for that. But at the same time, tonight, in the words of Ivan Drago, you will lose. And for the Patriots, are they as good as their record? I still think so. Is it their time? Maybe. Tonight could be one of those referendum games where they realize, like, okay, we've arrived. We're back. Maybe we're not all there yet. And Buffalo's just a little bit better, but they're coming. They're on their way. Or maybe they're better than that. Or maybe they get a little humble pie. Who knows? But we're going to learn so much about each team. And how about these little nugs and stats? I know you guys were promised there would be no math. We can't be doing numbers tonight. We got people telling us in the chat stream that they can't even see straight right now. And I already advised everyone to bust out the pizza bagels and the steak bombs, or maybe get a little D'Angelo's. They help keep the lights on around here. If the Patriots win tonight and retain the number 1 seed overall in the AFC, they have a just under 50% chance, according to Nerd Central and turbostats.barf. They have like a 50% chance of getting the number 1 seed overall, which is spectacular. But if they lose, it goes down to a less than 10% chance of the number 1 seed overall. They'd also go from the 1st seed overall in the conference to the 5th. And then they still have those games at the Colts and again against Buffalo before the get right game against the Jags on the day after New Year's. And then, of course, we finish up in Miami. And weird shit always happens at the end of the season in Miami. And I don't want to have to count on that for playoffs, let alone conference. It's like an almost 90% certainty that they make the playoffs if they win tonight. Like, this is basically like, this is almost a win and you're in game for both teams. Can you freaking believe that? And I know, look, Tom May, Fitzy, you're my hero, watching the game from South Carolina. Tom May, I love you. And by the way, I recently learned about all the great fan clubs throughout the Carolinas. I knew about the ones in North Carolina, but South Carolina can represent for Pat's Nation. They can get some. They're getting after it. These guys know what's up down there. The New England Charleston the Patriots fans of Charleston, South Carolina, whatever, they sent me some merch recently. I partied with them at Charlotte for the Pats Panthers game. They know what's up. Those are some great fans down there. Amanda Young and company, love you guys. Go Pats. Here we go. Rob Gilchrist, 24. What's up, Fitzy? Let's go Pats. What's up, Rob Gilchrist? Let's freaking go Pats. Let's go. Look, if the Pats don't win tonight, am I going to be heartbroken? Sure, because I always am. And I've been riding the emotional wave of 6 straight weeks, 6 straight victory Mondays with a Thursday thrown in there just for good measure. And wouldn't it be nice to start off the holiday bye week with a victory Tuesday and then 11 more days of glee and gloat? Of course it would. But like, let's just remember also, he is a rookie. These are ridiculous conditions. It looks like it's a friggin', like it's a snow globe that's constantly being shook in Buffalo tonight by a hyper-caffeinated toddler who may or may not have snuck into granddad's cough syrup. So who knows? It's going to make this game that much more intriguing. God, it's going to be so good. But the Pats are just freaking back, man. Like I don't think they're just a product of beaten teams that didn't bring their A game or were missing weapons 1, 2, and 3, or were somehow disabled or weren't able to operate their particular Sunday gridiron Death Stars at full capacity. Like, I think Pats are a really good team. They have a good front line. The veteran defenders and the mix of the young linebackers and edge rushers is coming together. I know there's no Duggar tonight, but Jamie Collins comes back in. And as great as Duggar is, and he's the leading tackler on the team, and he's in there for 6 out of every 7 plays, like 85%. We still got Phillips. You still got McCourty. This kid, Sean Wade's been getting some extra reps. Hopefully, maybe he'll see some cornerback action tonight, because I don't know how much I want to trust Jalen Mills and Joanne, even in the snow. But hey, these are the players we got. This is the team we root for. And the best part is, guys, yeah, okay, so, like I said, it's almost like a playoff game in and of itself. It's fun to watch football in Foxborough again. The Patriots are fun again. Maybe the Patriots aren't just fun again. This is like the most friggin' fun I've had watching football in a long time, because when Brady was killing it, when they were on top of the world, there was always that like, we got to make at least the AFC Championship or else this is a failure. I promise I'm having fun, but we got to win the Super Bowl. That's what everyone keeps telling me. If we don't win another Super Bowl, then this season's a waste. As opposed to now, which is like, I was just kind of hoping they'd be halfway decent by Thanksgiving. Okay, well, the Patriots re-entered the chat. They're relevant again. And then maybe we bumped up those expectations to, you know what? Kind of hope the Patriots can sniff the playoffs. It'd be great if they're kind of in the mix. If I can still see their name on all those fancy graphics, on Hello Football and Good Morning Get Up and hey, here's your sports and the names of all the other morning shows. Yeah, guess what? You've been seeing those and then some. Yeah. And then now that they're definitely in the playoff mix, now it's like, oh, they could get the top seed. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's get back in there. You know what? Fine. I'm in. I'm buying the hype. Take my money, please. I want Brady versus Belichick part 2 in Los Angeles in February. Let's freaking go. So sold on this. So I'm way ahead. I'm so psyched. I'm knocking my headphones out. See what the Pats will do to you, kids? Try not to be like Uncle Fitzy. Oh, there's my old pal, Jennifer Kinville. Oh, the Jennifer effect and the words of Magneto. Peace was never an option. Charles, I choose violence. I hope the Patriots choose violence tonight. Here we go. Let's get a couple more. Where are you watching the game, Fitzy? From the Fitzatorium tonight. Comfy couch, great snacks, tons of beer. Let's freaking go. Man, I am going to feel like a peach tomorrow when I got to do the Pats cast on the Patriots Facebook page with my guy, Mike Dussault. Hopefully, we're doing it tomorrow. It might get bumped to Wednesday. I'll be fine by the radio on Friday on EEI, I think. If there's any misspellings in my blog entries this week on weei.com, don't hold me to it. There's a big Pats game on Monday Night Football, you sons of bitches. Sarah Francois, I'm from Gloucester, kid. Let's go, Pats. We need this dub. Here we go. David Santos, he's watching from Georgia. He's YouTube live. That's what's up. Ty Girdley, he's watching YouTube live. No field goals tonight. This game might be like the Pats-Bills game that I was talking about on the radio earlier this week. That's cool, Fitzy. You're on the radio. What are you, 50? Close. We don't listen. We're millennials. Okay, well, 2008, the last game of the season, they were in Buffalo. It was the Matt Castle season, and they win 13-0. It was all running. It was like the Sammy Morrison, Lamont Jordan show. There was no kicking for Gostkowski. He couldn't do shit up there because there were 60-mile-an-hour winds. They win 13-0. Lord knows how. But they actually had to tie the goalpost like to the stadium to keep them upright because they kept getting blown down. Literally, like someone huffed and puffed and blew the freaking goalpost down. It was bananas. Tonight looks pretty much like that. Why do I have a feeling, though, for some reason, after seeing all those like shirtless badasses, hardos, and football guys out there tonight without their sleeves, without their shirts, running around in the snow, getting their warm-ups in, making the Twitter sphere, basically, making people pregnant and getting guys to want to go to the gym first thing in the morning, hungover or not, that this is actually going to be it'll be a high scoring game. The people will be like, and it's amazing. There's almost 70 points scored. They're going to put this one in Canton tonight, folks. This is, they're sending it to Jersey. That's where the NFL Films archives are located. It's a freaking classic. It would be awesome. Any which way, we're fired up and we're kicking off in 20 minutes. I'm going to wrap up in a second. Here we go. Some final scores. Here we go. Georgie Kipp, my guy, Ravenclaw Stevenson with a huge game tonight. There we go. Mark Tossi, 19-16 Pats, and they'll take the kickoff. Guy Renzindes, hey, Fitzy, what's your score prediction? Patriots 23, Buffalo 20. You make me want to lose. Hey, let's go, Pats, and lose Buffalo. Yeah, go fuck yourself. That's their song. By the way, You're Loved by the Outfield, Josie, 10 times the song that Shout is. Mostly just because I'm sick and tired of hearing it at weddings that I always end up having to go to where I forget to bring a gift. Judon, the most ferocious since Andre Tippett. I want that damn shirt, Fitzy. This was just a custom I made myself. Maybe I could help you guys find one. You can shoot me a DM on Instagram or email me at townienews@gmail.com. We'll see if we can help you out with that. Oh my gosh, look at all these score predictions coming in. Let's get to the last couple. Here we go. Go Pats. Greetings from Frank Nuba. Greetings from Hanover, Germany. The Patriots fans in Germany can't wait to come to the States again. Let's go, Fitzy. Spieltag. That's game day in German. It's one of like the three things that I know. Endstand is final score. I hope the Endstand has more points for the Patriots. Love you guys. Boston Rob, Pats 21, Bills 17. Stephanie Turgeon, 2010 Pats. Paul Jen Nadeau, 1610 Pats. That's all. Matt Disharon, 1711 Pats. Christine Lafortune Trudeau, 20-13 Pats. David Stone, 23-17 Fitzy. Let's go. All right. What fun. The best 25 minutes I've spent in a virtual bar having a single beverage in a long, long time. Thank you guys for joining me. It's always great hanging and banging with you guys. I'll be doing the Pats cast again soon this week on Facebook with my buddy Mike D. That's facebook.com/New England Patriots for those of you who haven't deactivated your Facebook account as of yet. Radio later in the week and all that jazz. But Dwayne Dempsey, 6-3 Pats. There we go. Matt Lavin, 24-21 Pats. There we go. This is always fun. Thank you guys. I appreciate everything that you guys have done up until tonight. I can't wait to connect with you again. It's going to be a freaking blast. And again, okay, let's go Pats. Obviously, let's score more points than the Buffaloes, than the Bills Mafia. Let's show them what's up and who's boss. Once again, return the crown to the rightful one, Bill Belichick, our guy. The hooded one. Oh, God, how badass would that be if he came out just with no sleeves tonight? That would be so awesome. But again, how freaking grateful are we? The Pats are back. Football is fun again. We got a chance and then some. And I can't ask for much more. Oh, no, wait, I can. I'm super freaking spoiled. I'm a fan of all the sports in Entitled Town. And also I'm a Pats fan. I apologize for nothing. Keep in touch. God bless. Drink up. Appreciate you guys joining me. And as always, let's go, Pats.